Howdy folks, Nick Tomachek here with the Northwest Florida Daily News, giving you your tropical storm update. Tropical storm Nate, as it begins to strengthen over the northern Caribbean Sea, a shift east has created a hurricane advisory for the Emerald Coast. Maximum sustained winds are at 50 miles an hour. They're moving north-northwest at 21 miles an hour. A hurricane watch is currently in effect from the Alabama-Florida state border to the Okaloosa County-Walton County line. Also announces a storm surge watch that's in effect east of the Alabama-Florida border to Indian Pass, located 8 miles south of Port St. Joe. A hurricane warning currently exists from Grand Isle, Louisiana to the Florida-Alabama border. Folks there are getting prepared with sandbags in anticipation of some flooding. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. A storm surge watch means there is a possibility of life-threatening inundation from rising water. And a hurricane warning means the hurricane conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. A warning is typically issued 36 hours before the anticipated first occurrence of a tropical storm force winds. So as the Boy Scout motto goes, be prepared. And the Florida governor has issued a state emergency for 29 counties in the state, and some parishes in Louisiana are issuing voluntary evacuations. Oil platforms in the Gulf have also been shut down, according to our newspaper in Louisiana. And I'm joined here today with reporter Annie Blank. She has the local angle on Northwest Florida and the Emerald Coast. What have you found out, Annie?
So I've been talking to our local public safety and emergency management officials here in Northwest Florida. I actually just got off the phone with Alvin Henderson, who's the Director of Emergency Management for the county. And he was telling me that we could basically start to see some effects from this storm late Saturday night around 8 p.m., and then into Sunday morning. He said for this area, based on where the track is going now, that we can pretty much expect to see 20 to 30 miles per hour sustained winds with wind gusts of about 45 miles per hour. He said that rain probably isn't going to be the big story of this storm. He said that in Okaloosa County here, we're expecting between 1 to 3 inches possibly. He did say, however, that we should be on the lookout for tornadoes, a lot of tornadic activity. That is something that could be a possibility with this storm, so that's something that we should be looking out for. He did also say we could possibly be expecting storm surges between 2 to 4 feet along the coastal area, so that's something to worry about as well. Or not worry, but to be concerned about. Okaloosa County and Santa Rosa County, we have not issued evacuation orders yet. I just got off the phone with Brad Baker, who is the Emergency Management Director for Santa Rosa County, and he tells me that they are meeting with national weather officials tonight at 5:30. They'll be discussing possibility of evacuations, but none have been ordered at this time. And if those end up being ordered, then they will certainly put those out through their social media posts, through their website, and we will update you guys as well.
And are there any shelters open?
There is a shelter opening tomorrow morning in Okaloosa County at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be at Davidson Middle School. Alvin Henderson told me that that's just a precautionary measure at this point in case anybody is concerned about the wind and the storm in general. Brad Baker in Santa Rosa County told me that there are no shelters open at this time. However, if a shelter is going to be open, they have the Milton Community Center on standby for that purpose. We will keep you guys updated if any evacuation orders are in place, or if any shelters in Santa Rosa County will be open, or additional ones in Okaloosa County.
And a lot of people are asking about schools being closed next Tuesday. As you all know, Monday is Columbus Day. School districts have not announced any closures for Tuesday, and as a matter of fact, they're still trying to decide what to do about any weekend activities. And so we will keep you guys up to date as we know this information, so thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.